Hey, welcome to this video. So I just wanted to go over today, or I don't know, just my week, I guess, recapping it. Um, you know, it was just such a good week with the kids. Pretty much, yeah, just meeting Anna. Um, she's just such a wonderful kid, a really cute kid, and yeah, I just want to make this video to really recap just how great my week was, how I got to live and be present and be happy and look forward to my day. Um, because I don't live like that. All these years, really, especially the past year, past 1 year, past 2 years since I got injured, um, life is terrible. And, you know, I live and I go through it, but it's never really fun. I don't look forward to the days. They just kind of happen and I just kind of push through it. Is pretty much my life the past 2 years. But this week, I actually wanted to live. I actually looked forward to waking up. I looked forward to my day because of my work. I got to work. I got working at a label, and I got to work full time this last week at Rondo Elementary, 10 to 6, and it was amazing because the kids are amazing. That's why it was amazing. It's location, location. Really, where you work, what really matters is what you do, and what I do is work with people, work with kids, and when I work with good, cool, funny, nice kids, life is awesome. And then when I work with the shitty kids, annoying ass kids, life is terrible. And at Rondo Elementary, they're all awesome. All of them. All of them are awesome. Good kids. Not one fight. Maybe a little whatever here and there, but no, maybe like really it was just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Really it was. It was literally 99% just perfect everywhere all around. So many kids in my mind, meeting Annie, meeting Anna, Natalie, Queena, Tamron, um, Tristan, Gracie, Tiffany, Emma, Melanie, Ethan, Jesse, um, even the bigger kids. This one girl, I think her name was Carly. She was really cute and funny and smart. They really do. They jump. I noticed they really jump when they hit fourth grade and up. Their brains start to just go parabolic of like smartness and their personality and adultness. To be honest, it goes parabolic from there. Oh, Dakota. That reminds me. In Dakota, I met Dakota. Dakota, Tristan, Tamron, Sophie was also cool. Um, yeah, it was just awesome. And the other two little girls, I think her name was Natalie, Natalie, Keiko, just super cute, awesome girls. Um, and yeah, and it was really just with Anna. I don't know, I hit it off with her the first Friday I met her. I got one Friday and then a whole week. So a Friday and then a Monday through Friday. So 6 full days at Rondo. Friday was just a half day after school, but then Monday through Friday, my last was full time. And I just hit it off with her, and it felt like I was just, again, I already documented this, but I was like present. I was there. I didn't worry about my head. I think the biggest thing is just I had a friend. I just had a friend. I felt like loved, and just I liked being around her and spending time with her, and I just felt like I felt safe. It's like being around her, and again, I'll say it again. It's like, oh, you're such a pedo. Like I'm romanticizing a sixth grader. Like, oh, Mitch. Oh, but like, no, it wasn't that. It was just like it was a friend. It's like cringe to think about. Like I'm 25, I'm working this after school job, but it's like this kid really make just like this impact on me of like a friend, of being present, of like just like a human being, because she was smart at sixth grade. No, she was very smart, very grown up, but also still a kid and so cute and funny and stuff. And yeah, she had her own cute mannerisms and just she was so cute, and I was just playing with her, and she would just poke me, and she would just I don't know do everything a kid would, but she was like more grown up about it. But still a kid as a sixth grader. Um, but it just felt like I had a friend. It felt like I just, and in general, I looked forward to every day, all my pains and struggles of my life. I didn't they didn't really, they didn't really bother me. I wasn't, thinking about that. I was just be able to be present with her and just, again, I told her she inspired me to have a daughter, and to have a daughter as cool as her, to keep living to have one. And I remember, in me saying that, she like looked away and it was all cute. And even in me saying that, I just felt good to say that. I felt real genuine love coming from me when I said that, because I meant it and I still do. And yeah, and then last day yesterday, I was with her and just saying goodbye, and like I was head patting her head and like rubbing her hair on her head, like all cute, whatever, like a dog, saying I'll miss you or whatever, and how you're like a good, cool kid and you have a good life. And then she was walking away, and I showed her a picture of me and Jason, and I should have taken a selfie. It's been really hurting because I have her picture in my head right now. It's fresh, but after a year, 2, 3 years, it'll fade away, and I wish I just got a picture of it to just store my photos, and then I couldn't forget, because I have a picture, but I really messed up, really hurt, really regret. I should have just snapped one real quick. I was like stupidly scared of like, it was like weird to do that or around me, or people, the label niggas around me will see it, just be like, oh, weird. But it's like, man, fuck that. Fuck am I doing? I was so stupid. And I guess I kind of didn't think of it. No, I did, but just, it doesn't matter. What matters is I fucked up. It's gone. That moment is gone. It's lost. I do not have any picture of her now. And I'm pissed and it hurts. I even said it right here. I also was going to say, as she was walking out, she was saying bye. She didn't want to leave, too. I didn't want her to leave. But she just kept standing there, fixing her necklace. And Annie was like, let's go. But she didn't want to leave. She was just like, oh, maybe be here next year, but I don't know. And then she just walked out, and as she was walking, she just kept her eyes on me, just saying bye, bye over and over again. And I was gonna say I love you, or not love you, but like just be like bye, I love you, just like that or something. But then again, it sounded weird, to everyone around me, to Levo, to whatever. So I just chickened out again for a picture and that I saying I love you. But honestly, that was so fucking stupid. Ah, man, that was so just pain, of course, it's just like, and it's worse than a stupid trade, it always happens to me in trading, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, but fuck that, trading is just stupid money that I can make fucking tomorrow, easy, thousands, easy, but that picture saying that, I'll never, ever, 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 ever get that back again, fucking sucks, but I guess I just have to cherish the memory, but, yeah, and then it was sad. I really was hurting because that was my friend. I don't have many friends that will love me like that. That she showed me. She would always just walk up to me and stand with me and just talk to me and stuff every day. And I just felt loved. I don't ever feel loved again. Feeling loved and romanticized by a sixth grader. But just as a friend, there's none of that weird shit really. There's none of that really Irish hitch pedo shit, no, but there's something wholesome and innocent just about having a friend. And it was just, yeah, just wholesome and innocent, having a friend, a real genuine friend. It felt like, because I don't have those, every day, and in person too, a real, like, a face, not just stupid ass fucking, I notice I'm not even on YouTube anymore, glued to my phone. That's when life is really good. But now I lost that. Man, I should have taken a picture. Why didn't I take a picture? It should be in here. I have so many pictures of some of the kids, and my selfie camera actually wasn't broken, so it would have been good and clear. Oh my god, I was supposed to take it. This is hurting. It was right here. I'll take you to it. Last time I saw her. Where is it? Is it not uploaded? No, here it is. We were over here in this little space. This is where I first met her. Got to know her. She was just so great and so cool and inspired me to have a daughter. I wish I could just adopt her and make her mine, my own daughter. Have a friend to be with and love and just be cute with like that, like, shit. It goes to show, yeah, I really just don't want lust these days. Lust, honestly, lust, sex, all of the horny stuff or whatever, it really is dog shit. It really is just like mid, stupid, overrated. Yeah, your body can really crave it strongly at times and shit, but that really is like dog water. Really, it's just real, genuine love like that, friendship that we had. Actually, is something to cherish. It's so crazy to be thinking the way I'm talking. Like again, I'm 25 as a sixth grader, and it's like to her sixth grade self, to any sixth grader, just be like, dude, that's cringe. That's all this, and it's like, well, when you become alone at 25, you'll feel the exact same way that I do right now, and you'll just be so happy to have a little sixth grader friend that'll actually spend time with you and want to be around you, and that's the best feeling in the world, really, more than lust, right? Is love and relationship, friendship, right? And being in person too, and just fiddling with me, whatever, just being around me, showing that love and attention, affection, even, right? I remember her poking me really hard a bunch of times. She just kept doing it. It felt really good. It felt like a hug in her own way she was giving me. Because I don't know, or maybe just because I was touch starved, I'd say, or something. But it was funny and cute. I'm really so tilted. I don't have that selfie that I could have snapped. I could have just snapped it. I could have snapped it, man. I could have snapped it. I could have snapped it. I could have snapped it, man. Here, I'll show you. This is what it should have been. Her face. Oh my god, dude. She should be right here. Annie's little Chinese braces having face, but cute face, and then the little scar thing, and then it should have been that. That should have been. Oh my god, dude. It should have. Why? Would have been my inspiration to keep living and hope to have a daughter. I mean, that's not the only thing that I would live for, right? I mean, is it? I don't know. That was just. It sucks, bro. It sucks. And what really sucks is like I feel like this again. I feel like this all the time. I do this every day in trading. Every day this fucking happens. I'm like, the pain of well, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, whatever. But like this is just worse because this isn't even stupid money. You know, this is like life, really important, precious, like priceless life. Like. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if I don't have the memory behind the picture, but it's the picture that jogs the memory, The picture jogs the memory. It kickstarts the memory, but now I fucking lost it. Fuck, man. I shouldn't just be all shit on and cussing out whatever I wasn't trying to do a heartfelt video right now, life video, but here I am in my frustration because, well, that's also real life. Mistakes. Just like that one, I didn't take that picture. Ginormous mistake. But, yeah, it was a wonderful week with all the kids, Tamron included. I remember she said, I love Mr. Jacob, writing it out, and I just felt loved too. I think maybe that's the big thing of this video is, no one loves me in my life or cares for me, or at least would care to show it, but these little kids at school do. Tamron did, Gracie did, Anna did, you know? So, yeah, I'm really sad that I've lost that love now. Now I remember, yeah, as I was leaving, I was clocking out, and I was depressed. I was super depressed. Walking back to my car, I stopped in the middle of the parking lot, And I looked at my car from a little bit of a distance, like halfway. I was just walking through it because it was like really across and deep in, And then so I stopped halfway through, and I was just looking at it from like I don't know 100 feet away, and I was just like, dude, I don't want to get into that car. I don't want to go back to my old life because I knew it was over this week. All the kids, all the love, everything. My looking forward to the days, my being happy. I was still trading well this week too, really, really well. I'm green, 3K, XFA this week, whatever, right? And like, that's like my perfect ideal life week, and I was like, I don't want to go because this week really was my perfect ideal life that I've dreamed of. It really was. That's why it was so beautiful, and that's why I'm documenting this shit. That's why I wish I got a picture of Anna. Maybe I should have got more pictures of Kona Ice too, but I just couldn't do it in public. So annoying. I could have got one. I'm gonna cry. I was at the STEAM lab and I could have took a picture. Maybe all I can hope now is maybe somehow, some way, 10 years from now, I'll be able to remember her face, but memory fades away. Oh my god, why didn't I take a picture? Pain setting in. I could have took a picture. A really nice picture. But now it's just blank where she was supposed to be. Could have given me inspiration to keep going, that maybe I could have hope one day that I could have kids or a family and just love on a kid or a person every single day. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I was looking at in the parking lot, standing there, just feeling empty now that this dream is over. And I just stood there for like a minute or two. Just the wind was blowing softly, all the houses around, it was empty. And then I sadly just looked at my car and was like, well, it's just time to go back to my old life. Man, dude. No, literally tearing up as I say it, and the pain of not having that picture. Really sucks, but I'm glad I got to experience it. I'm glad I got to get a little taste of life again, taste of a good life that I'd actually want to live. That's why at least I wrote these things down and documented them and took pictures, even though I missed one really big vital picture. A couple of pictures that I could have just snuck in. I could have just brought my phone out and just... fuck, man. Fuck. I'm just cooked about, I could have got Kona Ice pictures. I could have got that one picture, the last one in the STEM lab, the selfie, when I was showing her a picture of me and Chump. I could have just been like, turned my phone and just caught her by surprise and took the snap, took a pic real quick. I would have gotten her for sure, I'm sure, cleanly, both of us or whatever. Oh my god. I could have it uploaded forever. I wouldn't worry about it fading away. I mean, I guess we all fade away, but no, this is important because I still have a lot more years left of pain, and I don't know, maybe looking at those memories and that picture will make me happy again, like I said it did, like I said it would, but again, those things, they fade away. I'm gonna cry. I'm really gonna cry. took a picture. Even Keiko gave me a little piece of paper with her name on it. It was really cute. Even damn Keiko. I gotta think of Keiko, but not Annie. Gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. Could have gotten a picture of Annie. Why? Why didn't I get a picture of Annie? Why didn't I get a picture of Annie? I'm gonna cry. Yeah. I felt so loved. Yeah. That picture. Why didn't I get a picture? This is so sad. I'm probably gonna remember the pain and how sad I was I didn't get a picture of her versus the good memories I even spent with her. And looking out from the outside in definitely goes to show just how sad my life got, I guess. But it's also like, no, like, you know, people need people, humans need humans, even if they are just kids. I didn't have anyone in my life that I look forward to or love me like that. So when a fucking 6th grader did, life was just so awesome, spending time with them. And now that person is gone and I have no picture with them, just my working memory in my brain, I guess. Which is also good that I have, but it's gonna fade away. It was just 1 week with a 6th grade girl named Anna that was just really cute and awesome with me and loved me and really made my week. And distracted me for a good whole week of just heaven without all that other pain that I've been living with the past 2 years that just somehow, incredibly, keeps stacking even worse than the last month and months and years. I don't know how the fuck it happens, but hey, that was my life. But for just 1 week, I got a taste of goodness and love for once, and that's why I'm making this video, and that's why I'm really sad, even right now, tearing up. Honestly, I guess you don't hear my voice crack, but very sad in my heart, and very sad I didn't get that fucking picture, man. That was just one quick snap. I'm gonna break something. Just terrible, just awful. But yeah, I don't know what else there's more to say other than I have to use this as encouragement to keep going, that, you know, life still can get good. And even in my head too, my head injury, even my head actually procced yesterday. I was playing tetherball with Tamron in my head. I was in the sun too long, and just, yeah, and my head procced, not too bad, but it definitely procced. But then later I spent all those memories I just had in my send-off with Anna, and I didn't know it. I didn't feel a thing in my head. If I did feel something, I didn't care to bother let it like affect me in my mind at all. That was like the last thing I cared or worried about. Like, even if I was feeling it, it's weird, like I can't explain it. It's like even if I was feeling it, I wasn't feeling it. Like I was feeling it, but it wasn't. I didn't feel it. I felt it, but I didn't feel it because I wasn't focused on it. So I basically just didn't even feel it at all. It's kind of like when you hear white noise. Like if you hear a fan, you hear a fan, right? And then like you don't even notice it's there until someone calls it out and says you hear that white fan noise, and then you notice it. You're like, oh yeah, I do, but you didn't notice it before because it was such in the background of your brain and didn't have your focus of attention. That literally happened to me like a couple of years ago in anatomy. I was with Campo. We were in the class, and she was like, "You notice how you guys don't hear any sounds right now?" And yeah, I was like, "Yeah, we don't hear. It's quiet." But then it's like, "Oh, well, but what about that white fan noise you hear running in the background?" And I was like, "Oh wait, she's right. I just literally started hearing that. Like it has been there the whole time, but I didn't notice it. I didn't focus on it." And so that was what happened with my head this whole week. Honestly, I had it, but I didn't focus on it, so I was able to live and be present and be happy, because I had that just you know, I guess not distraction even. I wouldn't even call it a distraction, but just presence, just life, like, just living, being present in the moment. That's what Anna gave me. That's why I loved her so much, and making this whole video and how she inspired me to have a daughter like that, and maybe I won't be alone anymore and shit. So yeah, dude, I fucked up so bad not getting that picture. This was like a perfect week, and I documented fine. I just missed Kona Ice and then this huge picture that I could have just taken really quickly of the memories, and her face would have jogged my memory of being fresh, and she would just walk up to me and stand next to me and just stare at me and be all cute with a little Chinese face and Chinese eyes, and her braces and her lips and her little scar thingy she had on the side of her like eye. I think that was fresh though. She like barely got it. That wasn't there the whole week. Only like yesterday or something. Because I think she said a cat like scratched her or bit her or something. Yeah. Why? Really annoying me, man. I can't do anything now. I just have to cry and get over it. I'm just staring at these bunch of pictures here, and there's one missing right here. There should be Keiko, and then before there should be me and Anna selfie right here, and it's fucking gone. Why? It just happens, and I have to move on. It's just another hurt. But it's supposed to be a good thing. I'm documenting this because, it was a good week, not because I fucked up and I didn't get at least one picture of her, and, my god. Fucking sucks. I have plenty of pictures of Chinatown. Why don't I just take a snap? Oh my god. If I really wanted to, I talked to the principal. He said I could come volunteer anytime and hang out, and I don't fucking know. Maybe one day I could just shadow or some shit. Honestly, I could if I wanted to, I'm sure. I did that back when I was 19, anyways. Sorry, I just got in this crazy whim of sadness and crying inside. But, this is a good thing, okay? It's a good thing. Hold on to it. Hold on to her memory. Hold on to the hope that I could have love like that again, and attention and affection, and her just playing with me and poking me again, and just having someone like that, whether it's my own daughter or maybe I do find a girlfriend in some crazy fucking somehow way, because at the end of the day she is still just, she's a kid, but no, it's still an important relationship, cute kid to have and love and all these things, even with that, I mean, she always went up to me every day and stuff, and it's crazy too, weirdly enough, it's like, I always think too, like, she's probably gonna forget this, probably. I guess who knows? I don't know. But I definitely won't, at least so far as the next couple of years, should I live. And then as for, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll remember, or if I had a picture too, it would help. And then, yeah, but it is crazy thing too, like, because I'm just looking back on me when I was in sixth grade. I don't remember shit. I remember my teacher, of course. I was with her every day. That you don't fucking forget that. But honestly, for the moments for with other teachers or staff members, like there was none. There wasn't shit. It was zero. Um, but yeah, that was that, and just I don't know. I'll take it as it was. Made a mistake, like I always do. Didn't take the picture, but I have other moments and memories. I wrote down a lot. I at least documented things in my mind, even though I don't have, I guess, a real physical, clear picture of her now. I do just have the journals that I wrote down. That'll help jog my memory as well. But so far as picturizing her face and seeing it with my eyes, I guess it's just now locked in my brain forever. There's no picture of it now. It's just in my brain, and that'll be it. And yeah, that's it. So, yeah, and that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's just take this and move on with it. Having hope for the future that I could have something like that, whether it's a sixth grader or a girlfriend or just a person, anyone in my life, it's a good thing. This is a video for encouragement and happiness, right? That I saw a glimpse of that, even though sad that it got taken away so quickly in a week, and I didn't get my one last picture with Anna. We're just gonna move on, keep going down the path that I chose. That was trading, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.